Okay, so now our next job is to introduce the definition of continuity. So that was the other topic here. So we're going to define, so f is continuous at x0 means that the limit of f of x as x tends to x0 is equal to f of x0. Right? So the reason why I spent all this time paying attention to the left and the right and so on and so forth and focusing is that I want you to pay attention for one moment to what the content of this definition is. What it's saying is the following. So continuous at x0 has various ingredients here. So the first one is that this limit exists. And what that means is that there's an honest limiting value both from the left and right. And they also have to be the same. All right, so that's what's going on here. And the second property is that f of x0 is defined. So I can't be in one of these situations where I haven't even specified what f of x0 is, and they're equal. Okay? So that's the situation. Now, again, let me emphasize a tricky part of the definition of a limit. This side, the left-hand side, is completely independent, is evaluated by a procedure which does not involve the right-hand side. These are separate things. This one is, to evaluate it, you always avoid the limit point. So that's, if you like, a paradox, because it's exactly the question is it true that if you plug in x0, you get the same answer as if you move in the limit? That's the issue that we're considering here. We have to make that distinction in order to say that these are two, otherwise this is just tautological. It's a very little, it doesn't have any meaning. But in fact, it does have a meaning because one thing is evaluated separately with reference to all the other points, and the other is evaluated right at the point in question. And indeed, what these things are exactly the easy limits. That's exactly what we're talking about here. They're the ones that you can evaluate this way. So we have to make the distinction, and these other ones are going to be the ones which we can't evaluate that way. So these are the nice ones, and that's why we care about them, why we have a whole definition associated with them. All right.